Ah, ha, 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 ha. Behold, Batman! I've gotta capture this guy. Everybody, I want to Wiisdom here, August 2nd, 2017. Super crazy to think it's already August, but finally got in here. I had recorded, when was it? Like July 14th. That's when I did the bulk of this episode. Came in at the end of it, and the entire process of me finishing the roof, building that bridge, digging the tunnel, all the way to the end, all those clips were just lost, and I don't know where they were. The game was constantly running out of memory yet again, making it very, very stuttersome, if stuttersome is a word, which it is now because I kind of like it. But I ended it. I came back in, it was fine, and then like I slept, I walked to the edge of the cliff, and then it just ran out of memory again. And so, just like last time, like the first clip of that episode, I had been cleaning stuff at work. This time, I was running a grinder over cast iron, and it's doing me in now that I've showered. So, funny how little things change over the... Oh, hello, friend. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is it. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Behold, Batman! I've gotta capture this guy. Okay, come on, bro. I don't know how I'll ever get him. Oh, jeez. Come here, buddy. Why can't bats be like attracted to something? I'd save this to do downstairs, but I was like, oh, that bat, you know, and I was like, it's sleeping, you know. So yes, there. What a great intro this turned out to be, right? We can't see it from here, but there's Batman, my friends. There's always a creeper in that hole. I'm a little bit leery of it. So, hello, Batman. How are you today? Funny to see you out in the daylight. Man, how up close do I have to be? That's him, right? What if I'm chasing the wrong guy? What if that's a thing? Wait, I thought I saw another one. Are you Batman or not? That's freaking A. You Bruce Wayne or something? I mean, you know, like, come on, dude. These guys are usually all up in... Oh, that's him. That's totally Batman. Diorite, come in handy for once in your life. Okay. Well, hey, we know somewhere out in this big, crazy, beautiful world, we have Batman. I should also probably throw down a few torches here. Oh, that's all that is, really. Okay, well, hey, that's good. I don't constantly have to be thinking every time I pass through here that, hey, I'm probably going to have somebody blow up my progress. I guess I'll leave the cobble for now. I guess those are chickens, I heard. So yeah, anyway, aside from that random beginning to this episode, maybe at some point in time, we'll catch back up with our good friend Batman. But yeah, we were working on this little project here. I was going to build a greenhouse initially. It goes all the way back to when I first threw that glass up there, which was long, long ago. And as it turns out, that's not at all what we're going to do now, because I decided to connect the waterways through there. So what I was thinking, though, we've got a bit of, you know, leeway here on this side of the river bank, and on that side. That, of course, is an established base. This is basically, if you didn't know, this just is like some little strange passageway thing I'd made. And then my plan, it seems really stupid, but my plan, of course, was to always have it go through the greenhouse. And then this would, of course, have been turned into some sort of like cool continuation of that. And I'm thinking we could still do that here. So that may very well be what I start working on. And yeah, that'll come out right there. So yeah, I tell you what, let me go ahead and that's slick. All right. So yeah, these are my 3 doors, if you're ever curious about that. And I do have a shovel, right? Somewhere. So for now, let's just go ahead and we'll block that, and we will block this. But I think I might work in this region, if you will, and just, I don't know how far we'll get in terms of making droppers and stuff over there, or dispensers, I should say. Might go down and mill around Project Genesis. Sort of was wanting to take a break from all of that. Oh yeah, the pumpkins. That's something I didn't get to show you because it was in the clip I recorded that was somehow lost. Uh, but yeah, so I'm going to be playing around here, and I plan to possibly greenhousify this hill, and I'm thinking about coming out over this way. It's something I've always been going to do. This might be a series of little seemingly minuscule things, but I think will add a great deal overall to this base. So it's things I've been wanting to do for forever. I've always wanted to pop out of there and have like a waterfall coming down on both sides or something. And I mean, at one point in time, we did go through here and expand this. And if you think I'm an idiot, I mean, I do. I always, in my mind, have logic behind what I'm doing. It's just, it takes a lot of time to execute said things. So I'm gonna get to work on this, and we'll see what we can't pull together. So might actually have to go fell some trees, and I should probably grab my bed just in case. But I'll be doing a lot off camera, just enjoying myself, actually getting to play the game, and it'll be good. I think we're gonna have a good time with it. So I also want to see if we can connect all of this like really well. So in fact, I tell you what, I'll pass some time here, and then at the end of the day, or I guess the start of the new day, I should say, we'll get back together, and I'll probably take a boat, and we'll see how far exactly that river will take us, because if I could get to the Sheepish Ravine and the Extreme Hills areas over there, I'd be pretty happy, I think, with our progress. Of course, it's a given it'll kind of connect over here with the cattle for us, but you know, that could be a really cool pass-through right there. I swear, does that just always get struck by lightning or something? I mean, like, every time I'm up here, there's like a new... I swear, not that many were just displaced before. That must be like right on top of me when I'm underground or something. I don't know, but it's bizarre. So I've sort of laid out some ideas for you to be thinking about here, and I'll probably deliver content that is nothing along the lines of what you expected. That's what I tend to do in this game. So like I said, I'll pass some time. We'll come out in a boat. Maybe we'll run into Batman. You never know where he's going to wind up. So that said, as always, thanks for sticking around here at the start. And let's see if we can't get some cool stuff done today, so stay tuned. Alright, just woke up from a nice little nap, and we're going to throw together an oak boat here and prepare ourselves to face the monsters that may be waiting to ruin our day. Alright, so, gotta watch out for the creeper, the silent killer. But, let's see, if we just realistically start this thing right here in the... I was interested to see if anything spawned there. Let's just see what we can do. So, bear with me, it's been a while since I've been in a boat without running into invisible blocks anyway. That was the last episode out in the ocean of all places. So, here we are. This is the backside of our hill. Project Genesis is... Uh-oh. We've run into our first pirate here. Haha. Well, that problem was solved easily. So this is apparently Lightning Hill. Insane. All the stuff we run into there. Did we get a bow from him? Could have sworn I saw one. I guess it's not a huge deal. I do want those bones, actually. So, this is where I'm thinking we could drive through. There's another good spot right there. What is this mess? Tell you what, that zombie was so close to living, and he just didn't make it. Alright, so that doesn't go through anywhere. Maybe we could fix that. And then this I threw that stupid downed log over it, didn't I? Well, aren't I a genius? Let's see. Well, this would take us through an extremely dangerous place, which is Lightning Hill. I like that name, by the way. So let's hop out of here. And did I seriously? I have more trouble with that. Wow, I mean, talk about a tough time getting anywhere. This is it, man. Having to dig like this. All right, and I will place you here. And let's see, where is the source block missing? Boom. I'll take that. Place that. And it's like it never even happened. So we'll deck this out, you know, eventually. Which way am I going? This way. Alright. Right? Right? I think so. So this does... Well, if I remember correctly, I think this does in fact go. For some reason, that right there, I was thinking it was a zombie villager, and I was thinking, hey, maybe we can catch that guy too. So, if memory... All the time right there. If memory serves me correctly, it doesn't. So, let's see here. Where would we want to plow through? Kind of like the natural bend here, although this would be far more simplistic. Let's go with natural right now. I guess that's what we'll stick with. So, let's eradicate a few of these guys. Always gotta be leery of the gravel. You never know when it's just gonna turn its back on you and, you know, cascade you into the oblivion of a ravine or something. So that's perfect. And we just need to replace a few source blocks. I tell you what, maybe it would be quicker if we did that ahead of time. So, boom. Oh, hey. Got it on the first try, how about us? So, throw me off, the shovel and axe are switched. Let's dig through there like so. Beautiful. Liking what we did. Oh, we have recurrence. Apparently so. Throw that down, and we took care of the current, right? I think we did, so onward we go. We're just going to make nature take us where we want to go. Boats, you have to realize also, since they don't break anymore, we don't have to like bunker this whole thing with soul sand. And in addition to that, we've actually got a really, really fast form of transportation, essentially. So I was always going to put a waterfall there, by the way. Yet another waterfall I have planned for this world. And we're probably going to want to tweak that a little. But yeah, there's our extreme hills. And we're in the savannah now. And the river terminated where? I think it terminated because we do have a desert over there. Is this thing just going to keep on keeping on? I don't... It's looking like it might. Okay, so the one time I thought it terminated, it's going to keep taking us somewhere. So I cannot really argue with this at all. In fact, it's pretty cool. Look at that lone sheep up there, so majestic. Alright, now this might come to an end. Oh, of course not. Well, that was scary. It's all like we're going into a black hole there. Alright, so... No. Shift, not throw my precious dirt. What is up with the number of eggs here, dude? I guess we will take them. So, I've got to say, pretty happy with how the river panned out there. And how close are we to the desert? At this point, I've sort of lost my bearings. So I guess this is the big extreme hill right before. That looks like the cool area I always talked about. Oh, hey, and I've got rabbits over here. I don't have carrots, sadly. Yeah, I know exactly where we're at now. It's as expected. So cool. Oh yeah, I've got to be very careful there. If I remember right, there's a lot of open ravines over here. Yeah, yeah, I think... Oh, and I tell you what, if I were to connect this... Ooh, there's a 4 tall reed in the wild. Oh yeah, that's super close to being connected. Okay, so cool. That kind of gives us a little bit of an insight into this mess. And I think that's what we were looking for, just kind of get a feel for what we could do in this direction. Oh no, am I running out of memory? Maybe not, maybe it was just a lone stutter, as it appears to be. I'm very tempted to actually run to the swampland and get some orchids. That was not on the agenda today, but it might be what we do, believe it or not. I'm sure you're not shocked the way I play this game. Alright, just got a comment here on my... Why did the iPad... I guess, did it make noise and I just couldn't hear it? Anyway, big thanks to Wilmer for having faith in me in the Skylanders Imaginators research. That's much appreciated. You know, I might just derp around here. I do want to get a lot of sand. And past that, fear not, we've raided the temple. Okay. That was another lone stutter, apparently. I tell ya. A promising descent right there. I'm so torn between what to do, what I had just said I would do, or it's been so long since we've been this direction. Like, we did the Sheepish Ravine, kind of got it set up, and it was like, bye, I'm not coming back here to utilize what we just sunk all that time into. So, part of me is saying, run around a little. And I think I will. There's no point in you having to watch. If anything cool happens, I'll come back. Or I'll try to. You never know what'll happen. I do have a bed, yes. Cool. Okay, the stutter is real now. Please don't stutter. I think I had a base camp around here somewhere too. Just sort of a time I think I didn't have a bed and I frantically had to make one. Not 100% sure, but hey. So I wonder if there are alpacas over here. Llamas, I suppose. Probably screwed it up by being here beforehand, but I think they're more lenient than the parrots, so we've at least got that going. But yeah, I might cut some of this out. Oh, don't stutter. This is a horrible time to stutter. Yep, my memory is gone in this game. Perfect. Yeah, that's great. So, I'll just end the recording because it looks like I'm going to be having some more technical issues. And I think I'm just going to try to head over to the swamp or wherever this takes me. I just feel like walking around aimlessly, honestly. And I'm okay with that. It's what I like to do. And I just heard really weird sounds. And I don't quite know if they were Minecraft or something in the real world. So, anyway... like I said, it's nice to explore sometimes. So that's what I'll be doing. I never pay attention to coordinates, and oh, this stutters. This'll be the death of me, man. I kid you not. I should probably get that bed. Oh, please. Into the hot bar. Can we? Oh yeah, we're having a. Oh, I hear a bat. Don't think that's Batman, but yeah, It's not going to be worth recording if it's stuttering this bad, but honestly, I just kind of want to walk around anyway. So, that's what I'm going to do now. I've sort of lost which direction I was headed, but I'll figure it out. I'm going to have fun. That's all that matters. And I'll catch in with you when something cool goes down, so stay tuned. Had to restart Minecraft, but I'm in the other desert, I think, the one with the village/temple combination, or one I've never been in. Not really sure which, but something caught my eye, and I'll see if you can guess what it is. You probably ought to be able to, but maybe not. It is related to what you see in front of you. This is a flower forest, and I thought we had one relatively close to us, and that seems to be the case. And I could use some of these bad boys, right? We got that sheep farm going down in Project Genesis, so that'll come in handy. It's a very, very quick and easy way to ascertain some dye. So I think that's what I'll do here. And is that a pillar I built maybe in the distant past? Maybe it is, who knows. But yeah, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of this stuff, and I have so much junk, sadly. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing, and I'll check back in. It just dawned on me as I was sitting here breaking tulips. This was actually brilliant because in my sleep-deprived and not able to breathe well state, this ties in perfectly with the whole greenhouse thing. So I kind of know what I'm doing, even though it doesn't seem like I do. So I keep having to put things back in the chest. What I would have done to have an ender chest with me. I guess we could go get obsidian, but oh, okay, I know that would be a waste of time. Don't have an ender pearl. We could probably get one, but hey, well, do I have? Okay, we do. Okay, so this is a fantastic flower forest, I must say. And what I'm doing right now is just trying. That's pretty tall. Where was my point of entry? Because I threw down a torch. There it is. Okay. So, poppies aren't a huge deal, but I guess we could take them. Try to keep track of what's in my inventory and what isn't, so we don't do anything stupid, but let's try to organize this. So, we'll have white tulip, red tulip, lump of coal. Pink tulip, where's the orange tulip? So, orange, and then we'll do the allium. The poppy can go at the end, and azure can go there. Okay, so what do we still want? Because this is going to work out beautifully. I would love to stay here and build a farm, but what I want to do before that is build another farm, and that's a skeleton farm. And the skeleton farm, of course, will then allow us to have a lot of bone meal, and a lot of bone meal is what we need to make full use of a flower farm. But yeah, I mean, look at us go here. This makes perfect sense, just as I planned it. And the coal, by the way, is fantastic for harvesting flowers, if you didn't know. So let's check here with 26, 15, 26, 11, 9. Let's just keep going here and grab a few more, make our way. It'll be nice to have them, you know, I mean, what can I say? Yeah, this worked out pretty well for us, and I'll just continue on here. I'm not quite sure how many I want to take back with me, but I'll just keep racking them up until I'm tired of this, and I'll check back with you and we'll see where we're at, so stay tuned. Where am I, you might be asking yourself. Well, now you know, I'm at the Wall of Wiisdom. So, a couple of nights ago, I recorded, and it turns out we've got about 3 episodes out of that. My apologies the way this one just sort of ended abruptly, but the truth is the very next clip after this stuff, which was like 23 minutes, was about 25 minutes, and that would have made a 50-minute video, and I would much rather have 2 25-minute videos. So that kind of gets in the way of like having a really cool episode 50. But 48 is now in the books. 49 will technically be part 2 of episode 48, but rest assured we do some cool stuff. And spoiler alert, I did make it back. So you probably figured I would. Some of you might have not. But what I want to do now, it's extremely hot in here. My air conditioner, if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's officially dead. And the Freon that the guy supposedly shot in, I don't know that he really did. Should have been fine, but I mean, it's like hissing, and so I don't know if he put a hole in it or what, but now it's leaking at the condenser outside too. So anyway, this is very important here. This is all I'm going to do this time to keep it short because it's 2:55 in the morning right now, and I've got to be to work at 8 a.m. to do more stuff that makes it to where I can't breathe well. But Scholar of Wiisdom, Aaron Teague, and this is a pretty cool comment, and it hits home because I hear similar stories all too often. But let's take a look at what he said. By the way, if you want to check this out, it was left on Hard-Boiled Flare Wolf's base upgrade. So, I have been in the franchise since day one, SSA on Xbox 360. Love it. I have done a lot of YouTube searching for videos expanding on my interest in the game, and sadly, it wasn't until last night that I discovered your channel. Think about that for a minute. I've been playing Skylanders since day one. Aaron has been playing Skylanders since day one. Somehow, particularly with the way YouTube is as of late, never found my channel until this video. That's ridiculous. And I can't tell you how many comments I get from people that say the same thing. And also of note is that peony off in the distance. I might go grab that bad boy after this, of course. But anyway, he discovered my channel last night. Amazing content. I probably watch about 7 to 9 videos of yours in a row. I really hate YouTube's algorithm and how it bumps certain things in searches. I have been watching kids play these games for years. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it does make a grown man start to wonder and feel weird for spending so much time watching kids play a game just so they can see content they want. I am so glad I found your channel. Finally, someone who cares about the stats, usefulness of abilities and attacks, and the overall looks of the figures. Subscribed. I cannot tell you again how many times I hear a similar story from people. I've been doing YouTube since 2011. A lot of people that started in 2011, 100,000, 500,000, millions. There's a lot of very popular Minecraft channels that actually started a little after I did in 2011, 2012. And I had so many people in the SSA days, and Giants, in particularly Giants, that were like, man, you should play Minecraft. I so wish I would have gotten on the bandwagon sooner, but the truth is, I didn't have any way to play it. Like, I didn't own an Xbox at the time, and I didn't have a PC that was capable of recording Minecraft. I had Minecraft on the PC. I did a lot of Pocket Edition stuff, but at that point in time, Pocket Edition wasn't near as popular as it was. But all that aside, back to Skylanders. In 2011, at the start of it all, I was like the Skylanders channel. I don't think anyone would really argue with that. In fact, a lot of the people that are, now 500,000, 100,000 plus, million plus channels, they would come to my channel, like if they were having trouble finding something in the game, they would come to my channel and see where I went to get it. Like soul gems, hidden items, chests, story scrolls, whatever it may be. I kind of miss story scrolls, by the way. That's something we don't talk about a whole lot, but unboxings, gameplay, heroics, whatever it might be, this was the go-to place, right? Same thing in Giants. Obviously, a few more people jumped on the bandwagon in Giants. You had more of a selection, but and my style is not for everybody. But I make videos in the context of what I would want to see if I was watching someone. If I'm going to watch an unboxing video, I don't want to see somebody rip it apart in 40 seconds and, spin it around in front of the camera once. I want to actually learn about what I'm watching. I want to know, hey, is this cool? Is it neat? Is there anything I need to know about it? Do I want to spend my money on it? I expect to learn something. If I don't, it's a waste of my time. Whether that person take 40 seconds to rip it out of the plastic, or whether they spend 17 minutes with a family vlog, coupled in with a terrible unboxing with clickbait. So, granted, the way I do things, turn what some people enjoy, a 40-second quick rip at, into like an 18-minute session where we cover statistics, aesthetics, looks, stock, pricing, background stories, all that stuff. Yeah, I realize some people might not like it, but you can't argue with the information provided, in my opinion. But bottom line, I've been doing Skylanders since day one. And around the time Giants was winding down and Swap Force was starting, YouTube changed, and my channel was hit with the negative impacts pretty immediately, and that carried over particularly into the Trap Team era. But you have a situation where it's the same couple of channels over and over and over again. In Skylanders Imaginators, granted, if you come in and you type out like Skylanders Imaginators research buckshot scapegoat upgrade path, yeah, I'm probably going to come up first, or at least on the first page, as you should when you narrow something down to that big of a general, that narrow of a scope, I should say. Case in point, if you're like looking for, Molken Mine, the more exact your search terms are, the more precise your results will be. But most people don't do that. Most people are like, okay, I want to see about this Skylanders new game. What is it, Imaginators? So they type in Skylanders Imaginators. Now, I've been doing this. We're over 9,000 subscribers. I've been doing it since day one of the franchise. Activision sends me, the insider info and early release copies of the game, and I've been to E3 to cover it several times. Do you know what page I come up when you type in Skylanders Imaginators on YouTube? Any guesses? You're probably thinking, well, bottom of 1, page 2, 3, what? Can't be that bad, right? How about 13? Page 13 is the very first time you find my channel when you search under Skylanders Imaginators. And that's mind-boggling. It really is.